Alright, well, recording for the first time in 2023. A little bit late starting, so of course the screen is not set right, like everything else. There. So, there. I couldn't find the damn screen. So, as you guys had probably noticed, I went through a little bit of a depression period. I'm not going to talk about that too much right here. I'll do a video on that kind of by itself. But I kind of had to go through some life. Yeah, anyway. So, as you can see, I got 200 shares of Ford. I bought that last year. I'm already up a little bit. Something I did do that's new is I took an option for January 23. I did pay like 44 cents, so I'm still under. But with the price hike of today, I'm pretty sure we're going to go past that. I think we're going to be going into a profit margin on that. I don't have that much in options here. Only bought one contract. Just kind of see how that works. So, it's something I may start trying to work into some of my listing. And just kind of seeing what happens. The other thing is I made a little cheat sheet here. One of the that didn't come up on the screen very well. One of the issues I was running into last year, and I lost money last year. I didn't make money. I lost money overall. I kept on, anytime that I made a big win, I would have a big loss. Then I would start trading smaller amounts. And then, I would get another big loss and go back to trading smaller amounts. And so, even though that my win rate was above 50%, I lost money. So, what I'm going to be doing this year is trading by a little bit different. I'm still kind of working on the exact parameters that I'm going to be using, but it's going to be just ever so much different. And I'm going to try to keep it very, very consistent. So that way, yeah, I can try to win more than I lose, right? That's always the name of the game. So yeah, we could zoom out here. You can see my average price fill is 11.25. That was right in here. I got my stop loss set for down here. Yes, this is a small position size. I normally would have tried to open this up with a lot more, but this is where I'm kind of starting to follow the new rule. And I'm setting stop losses much closer. And I'm only going to be risking a much smaller amount of money. Nowhere near as big as I was before. So it's going to be trying to make consistent gains, not one big gain. So, yeah. Alright. Let's go over to the watch screen. I got a little bit over here. Market's looking fairly green. Screener. Okay. I did not see that until... Actually, yeah, I must have. We'll take a look at that later. I'm looking at this one. And then the other ones just kind of like fall off. I'm going to be watching that one. I don't know if I want to try to get on the bandwagon for that at all. Way too much volume, way too small. Just no. And then over here, I got my Kaba. I don't currently have Kaba. But I think I may want to try to grab some. I don't know. We'll see. As you can see, I got Kaba over here on my paper trading, and it's doing very well. I'd wish I'd bought that much back when I did that order. But anyway. Oh man, I'm tired. So I don't know how long I'm going to actually be live today. Sorry, I'm just trying to read something over here. Okay. Was just listening to the, or looking into the Wall Street bets on Reddit. They were talking about AMC. Mind you, that was one of the meme stocks that just took off like crazy. I wouldn't be interested in this until it drops down, makes a new low. It definitely has a lot of room to grow, though. But if it breaks through here, I mean, it can potentially drop all the way back down to 4. Down in here, 46. Oh no, if it drops below that, it can hit all the way back down to $1. Way down here. I don't think it's going to. It's going to be going up here. There's some selling pressure right this second. But I think it's definitely still going to be climbing up. It might be starting a new support zone and resistance. Say resistance would be about right here. Support, say, 45 or so. It's going to get pushed down. That's the thing sometimes, this can just change so quick. But AT and F, this is one that's getting talked about. So today, for every 1,000 shares, I could play around with a 10-cent drop that's for $100, or for 2,000 shares it would be for a $200 drop. I don't know if I'm going to be going that tight, so we're going to go ahead and lock in 500. 500 gives me about a 20-cent move. Yeah. Right this second, I'm looking at like a 20-cent move here. And now I'm just going to be watching this. While I'm doing that, I should probably take my cholesterol med. And that one. So
IQ, RDHL,
Ford is
JSPR, CMMB,
AMC. I'm looking at Ford over here on the Mac. Which honestly, I think I might be switching over to Mac for the power housing of computing, because um, it just seems to be better for that. Oh man, Ford is getting pushed.
ATNF, JSPR,
So JSPR is, looks like it got halted. Yeah, I opened up at 150 and it's already at 165. So, but I'm glad I didn't get into it before the halt. Sometimes the halt can be dangerous. I've lost money on halts. So, oh, that's not GM. I want to see what GM is doing. So GM is looking up as well, about the same as Ford. So that is showing that it's consistent, at least.
EVAX, ATNF,
God, I was actually thinking about clicking that too.
ATNF,
It's about to get halted. Or not. I thought it was about to be halted.
Zone, AUPH.
I love this woodwick candle I got going on over here. The smell. And the sound. Kaba took a good spike up. Looks like. So is Carvana. That stock was getting talked about quite a bit.
Zone. ATNF. RSLS.
Market is feeling pretty bullish. Market looks kind of green. So over here in the paper trading, we're going to go ahead and pick up 20 Apple.
IQ.
Close
AUPH.
that. Here's the Kaba. So you see it's now at 14.5. Holy crap. But we're not going to spend too much time on that because I'm not currently in it. Jasper still hasn't come out of the halt. I want to see what that does. Ford is still climbing up. It's green on the day. I'm happy about that. If it could actually hit back above 12, that would be fantastic. There is some people sitting at right at the 11.99, but we'll see. I was not expecting that strong of a green candle on that.
SPC.
Okay, that's more like it. It's hard to borrow, so I can't short it.
SWVL.
The volume
RDHL.
is still climbing overall. So I think it's consolidating.
EBAX. EBAX.
Oh, not again. So the one thing I've kind of found out, I don't know why,
ROM.
but if I load it again, sometimes it will start working correct. And then I'll close the old instance. And this is the reason why I said I might be switching over to my Mac. because I don't have this slow issue.
RDHL. RDHL. Zone.
What the frick, man?
AUPH.
Okay, that's better, but I just had to close down my watch screen. What I'm gonna try to do is maybe just run 2 instances.
JSPR. JSPR. AUPH.
JSPR is taking off.
JSPR. Ground. SWVL.
This is so annoying.
AUPH.
Because now it seems to be working after I went through all that freaking mess and it reset my watch list and
SWVL.
sorry, I'm trying to get this back up. Trying to remember what I was freaking watching. So AMC did break. It's going up. We'll come back to this. I'm not gonna buy that, not yet. Ford, I can afford that. I'm now in the money here. Um, only in the money, $2.50. I'll take it. It's for 12 strike anyway. And honestly, I think Ford will have it till that one expires, which is on the 23rd. So it still has 20 days to cook. I feel pretty good about it. Oh, I got a comment. For GRAB. I don't think it's good. The reason being, it's near like a multi-top right here.
ATNF.
It is a
ATNF.
rising lowers, but I personally don't see it.
SRNE. CMMB. SWVL.
So I'm in a group, and they just called out this stock. I don't. The guy that called it out is fairly accurate. When he does a call out, he's generally correct. You're welcome, John. I love it when people give me stocks to take a look at because it challenges me to kind of get like a quick chart analysis where I don't have time to be prepared for, and allows me to kind of get through my thought on it really quick. Now I went and shorted that stock, but I don't see it performing extremely well. Um, that one is not looking like it's working. JSPR. I kind of was thinking of getting in this one. It's halted again. You know, if you did get in at the 165, I mean, that would have been great profit. But sometimes they can shoot up like this and then shoot right back down like crazy. It's on a circuit breaker twice. So it's positive data. for the sickle cell. I mean, if it breaks above 244, maybe on this one. But this one is just a little bit volatile. And I want to book a small win today. You could say I've already done that with Ford. But I just kind of wanted to be careful. Yeah, see that turned down. Normally he's pretty accurate. That time though, he wasn't. ATNF, that just hit the scanner again. Not much stopping it for it to get up to 6. Except this right here, which is going to be constantly changing. We'll put 100 there. That gives me basically a $1 move for me to lose 100 bucks. So I'm going to put it over the high right at the 501. That seems to be like the major, like whenever you go over, you know, a big dollar amount right here, generally that's when it like ticks over and it acts like a rushing point. You know, you'll get a lot of people trying to make it stay at 5 and a lot of people trying to buy at 5, but once it crosses that $5 and, you know, it goes to 501, it could jump all the way up to, you know, whatever. And I'm going to go ahead and cancel that. That's a drop. At least Ford is still working for me. So I'm actually having to run 2 instances of TOS, so that way I have this screen. JSPR seems like it's going to be the big win for today. That I think is a reverse stock split because there's no movement in the price. And that one was getting talked on Wall Street Bets a little bit today. Not working. Just like this stock here, it's not working. You know, there is no shame in not taking a trade, though. I'm going to say that right now. IQ's made a new high today. I'm literally not seeing anything I like today. I'm over here looking at my watch screens. Um, it looks like Jasper just got halted again. Yeah. So now it's on the downswing. So if you could not sell before this point, there's a very good chance it's going to fill the gap and you're going to get wiped out. 400,000 shares were bought right there. No. Almost 1,000,000. 852. The candle before that was 659. No, 586. So that stock is gonna sink pretty bad. Ford is too. Ford is at 1151. So earlier it touched 1170 and bounced up. See, filled the gap. There it goes. And it's gonna sink down even more than that, but it's gonna halt again. Look at that selling pressure. Everybody's selling. I'm telling you. That's the reason why I didn't buy into JSPR. There's a lot of people who are trying to sell out there. They were not able to. They were not able to sell out here. They weren't able to sell here or here. It's going to open up even lower. I mean, I see a price right here of 11.5 or 1.5. So, I mean, there's a good chance this stock could go negative today. So, this was not the best of news. I'm not saying it was terrible news, but I mean, I might want to look into this later just because I'm interested in biology. And I actually do understand the sickle cell disease. I actually find it's actually a very interesting disease if you ask me. And how it affects the red blood cell and how it could actually change the shape of it. I think that's kind of interesting. As all my viewers leave because they don't find that very interesting. But yeah, I think this was not the best news to be buying on. It was just data. They're not putting anything out to, so to speak, the market yet. My Kaba stock is down. Hit a high today of 10.16. It's at 9.4. Apple took a pretty big hit. It looks like they're down 2.7. Market is turning kind of red. Earlier it was fairly green with only a few things that were down. Tesla's down 9.3. Holy crap. Tesla's not having a good day. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. We'll go through this list later. I'm not going to do any like long plays yet until probably the end of this week, other than the Ford stock. And that's because I want to see how things start in the new year for some of these stocks. This was a stock that's been on my YouTube channel a few times now. And people are feeling kind of bearish now. So am I, actually. I'm not feeling all that positive. Definitely feels a little bearish. That was a good climb from 10 all the way up to 17. That's a high percentage. That's a really good climb. Why did that show up here? Oh, it did. Right there. Yeah, so if you did not get on this stock early, honestly, even if I did get on this stock early, say right here, you know, over the high of this double top, I probably would have been, I would have set my stop loss up as this climbed up, halted here. I would have probably set my stop loss maybe here or so. But then when this happened, you know, moved it up. And after the first halt, I probably would have been trying to sell it immediately after this started turning red. Maybe not immediately, but I definitely would be selling it at this point. And I think that's what a lot of people are doing. Or some of the people that got in pre-market, which was quite a few right here. So there was some selling here. But I definitely think it's going to be interesting. Um, He called out the stock again.
IQ.
This time it might be right. Timed it wrong before. Because, I mean, no one can predict this, right?
PACX. Cur. IQ.
IQ just crossed
ASPR.
6.
AUPH. RSLS. IQ. JSPR.
So JSPR is at 173. I knew that was going to end up happening. And that's the reason why I didn't take that trade. Sorry, I'm sitting back in my chair, so I had to lower the camera a little. See, if I bought down here, I would be selling right now for sure. If I was not able to sell before, I'd be selling right now. It may also not be a bad time to buy, but I would be putting your stop loss at 165. Risk 10 cents. So if you bought in here, I probably would have sold maybe half, and then put a stop loss here or so, somewhere in here. If you were not able to sell up here, if you were able to sell way up here, buying in, you know, a quarter of the shares you had before, I'm kind of just talking this out, by the way. You know, this is kind of like going through the new rules that I have. Kind of.
LHDX, LHDX.
I mean, there's a potential it could go either way.
LHDX.
Yeah, it's going to go up. So this is resistance right here. Honestly, today the volume is kind of crazy. Price is changing a lot on everything, and not always for the
IQ.
best.
JSPR.
I mean, I might take a small lunch money trade on this.
RSLS.
I may just let it go though. IQ is really the only thing that kind of took off today. It's getting these spikes. Double bottom right here. So, I might keep an eye on it. If it hits 5.9, 7 cents lower than it is right now, you can see there's people sitting right here at the 91. Or even all the way down. You got quite people sitting right here at 580. You don't really have that much resistance. Oh, never mind. Right there. I was going to say you don't have that much until right here. But you can see this, the whole dollar amount is the fighting ground. So that's the reason why I always say, if you're going to put in a stop order, put it right at like this, 1 penny above or below. And so here I would have gotten filled. And now I'm curious to see if that will go up. Yeah. So honestly, I might sell.
RSLS.
So if I was in this trade, I probably would be looking to put my stop loss like right underneath it somewhere, maybe 5 cents under. So 50 or 96.
CME.
which is right near the swing low, or halfway the swing low. JSPR.
IQ.
No, was just looking at IQ. This could really go up, down, or straight. Well, I guess that's all the options.
RSLS. RSLS. AUPH.
Somebody asked me on this stock, and I just kind of want to see. It did break above the double top right there, but went right back down, and it's sitting in line with it. Dead in line, actually. Plus or minus a penny. If it could hold above it and maybe break to 56, maybe. Honestly, I think that's it for today. I'm gonna be in and around the house today.
JSPR.
So I may end up taking a trade in the afternoon. But this time, I think I'm just gonna be sitting tight. Ford is still looking weak. I mean, I want Ford to go up. And GM is down too, so X is back down below our line again. And you can see it's popped above a little bit right here. Again, I timed the sale of it slightly off. As you see, it went back up. But it dipped below, it's dipping below again. So honestly, I might be looking to buy X soon. I think I might be looking, or not might, I'm going to be looking for a reversal. I would like to buy X again. Cool. All right.
JSPR.
Oh, yeah, see, there's the pop. So that's kind of like what I was saying here. Resist support. This was acting as resistance right in this area. Especially right here. You can see how that's like the median of all of that. And it popped right through that. And it's halted. Yeah, you can see I'm sitting here pointing at the screen as you can see my freaking hands. But on the 30-minute chart, it's looking good. Not so much here. Oh, it's more news. So at 10:16, um, so this got halted on a good up candle. I mean, if you had gotten filled, I mean, that could have been good. Looks like it's going to go back above 2. It could even hit 220. It's looking like right around 220. 219. All the way to 222. But who knows, that can change rapidly. Kala again. So this was a stock right here that really just, it did some stuff. So what sucked was I bought it here. So I bought this stock way over here. Bought it on this candle. It pulled back. Went back up. I was thinking it was going to be a double top. I sold. Then I was thinking about getting back in it. Especially like right in here. But you can just see what the stock did over a period of time. Just crazy. If I just held on to those shares, I would have been great. I would have been sitting really great. Alright, so someone is going on this stock here. ATNF. They're saying over the high here. So 453. It is a rising, lowers, except here's the double, but double, double, up, possible double there. I mean, that could be a great trade. JSPR. That took a rapid nosedive right after that halt,
JSPR.
and it's halted again. You see, so halts can be dangerous, man. A halt can give people time to look into it and find out they really don't want that trade. Or it can allow other people to come in and short it. So, I mean, you have multiple, options that can occur with that. Nah, I'm still in Ford. Only up $5 on the day. Anyway, I'm down $9 here on the option.
RSLS.
Well, that's going to be the end of this stream. Nothing's really happening. I'm going to probably play a game a little bit. Keep an eye on the stock. I gotta take Layla to the vet later. And I got to do some packaging up for eBay. And work on my listings. So I'm trying to. I got some things happening. I'm going to leave it at that. There's some things happening. They're happening quick. Hopefully, it'll be good. I'm hoping for a good year this year. I really need a good year this year. Badly. So we will hopefully oh, this is different. Craigslist just did an update. Okay, anyway. I'll figure that out here, I guess, now. So, oh, I just got a viewer. Just, I'll give you a quick shortcut. I did not take any trades today at all. I saw a few different things. I looked at a few different things. Just nothing today was really looking good. Nothing was really looking up at all. So that was basically today. Did have some hopes in Ford. It hit a double top here and it went down. Hopefully it can recover in the afternoon hour, but we'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching.